I spent 35 days traveling around Europe with EF Ultimate Break, and this is the Ultimate Europe vlog, starting with our first stop of the trip, Barcelona. Day 1 is always a travel day, and day 2 is when everybody flies in. On that same day, your tour director will give you a small orientation, and then that same night, you'll have your welcome dinner. On day 3, we had a guided tour of the city, mainly by bus, but we did get off at a few stops like Mirador Barcelona. Then we had a walking tour of Gaudi's Parkway, and finished off in front of the Sagrada Familia around 1 p.m. So we had the rest of the day free, and we accidentally found this spot, which is probably the weirdest museum I've ever seen in my entire life. This is the White Rabbit, or the Off Museum of Barcelona. It's super fun and quirky, and if you're looking for something to do during your free time while you're there, definitely check this place out. Most of their exhibits are super interactive and a lot of fun actually, and they teach you about the culture in Barcelona in a way that you will never learn anywhere else. Surprise, don't push this button. Alright, yeah. Oh! Hey. We got some ice cream and just wandered around the Gothic quarter, and later that night a bunch of people from the group went out clubbing. Not me, I'm old, so I went straight to bed because I had a lot planned for the next day. Good morning from Barcelona. We are going to a corgi cafe. This place serves an American-style brunch menu, and I was super excited to try their food, which ended up being really good. But the highlight of the cafe is obviously the corgis, who were incredibly cute. The next stop on our itinerary was the Barcelona Cathedral. We spent 14 euros on tickets to go inside the church, which also includes access to the roof. Went up there first thing to get some pictures and take in the view, and then went back and visited the inside. If you want to take pictures here, I highly recommend that you come as soon as it opens and then go up to the roof first to avoid crowds. We seem to have lost one of our...
She's at the front, I think.
Is she? She already left. Okay.
Yeah.
We found her.
We found her.
Never mind. Where did she say she is? Later, we went to La Boqueria for lunch. It's an outdoor food market right on La Rambla, and it sells fresh fruits and all sorts of snacks like empanadas and sandwiches, which is what we ended up eating for lunch. And we also got some snacks to take on the bus to Paris the next day. Then we found this exhibit right next to the market that had these giant puppets in display. It was super interesting. We had no idea what they were for until we went out later that night for the Merce festival. We went back to the hostel after to get ready and caught the first rainfall of the tour. It is raining. Run! The Festival of Merce is dedicated to the patron saint of Barcelona, and we just happened to get lucky and be there at the same time. I had so much fun experiencing this part of the Barcelona culture, and this night will live rent-free in my memories because later we ate as a farewell to the city. 26-year-old me would have never posted this, but 27-year-old me said it. The next morning, we were up early and on the road. We made a pit stop in a small town in the south of France for lunch, a bathroom break, and to stretch our legs before heading to our next city. Stay tuned for part 2 of this Ultimate Europe vlog series if you want to see us living it up in the City of Lights. That's Paris, by the way, in case it wasn't clear.